me. Alrighty, we are back in action. Good morning, crypto warriors, and welcome back to the Gym and Crypto episode 159.
Yes.
Today is Thursday, May 3rd, and I'm King.
And I'm Bitcoin Zay, and we are here to bridge the gap between cryptocurrency and the community Monday through Friday at 10-ish.
10-ish.
Oh, yeah.
All right, what's going on? Jamal J, Tessa, Antonio, what's up? Johnny Cash is me, Boss Lady, John Siebert, Clove 71. Streaming from D Live. There we go.
Sound check. We got it on extra
we got the sound. We just did a sound check too. We're making sure today is going to be a great day.
Absolutely.
Who won the free Bitcoin yesterday?
So we actually only had one comment, and it was just encouraging us to keep going. Didn't have any comments based on the question. So no free Bitcoin today. However, wait for it at the end, and you'll have your chance to win it again today. So
there we go. What's going on, Carly? All right,
wait for the Facebook people to come on in.
We got some Facebook folks.
Oh, yeah.
What's going on in the crypto world again? Well, my. Goldman Sachs says Bitcoin is not a fraud and plans trading.
Oh, man.
Wow. A, couldn't have came at a better time as we're about to enter a bull run. Mm-hmm. And B, why didn't you say that last year when Dino Diamond said something, Goldman? You going to let him drop the market a little bit first for you?
Yeah. Well, I think they stayed ahead of the game to an extent in the news. Like, they kept saying stuff about it, but they didn't do anything.
Goldman Sachs has said Bitcoin is quoted not a fraud as it unveils plans to buy and sell cryptocurrency. New York Times reported yesterday. They're calling it a move which sets the investment banking giant apart from its Wall Street competitors. I mean, whatever. I guess if you're just looking at Wall Street. Yeah. And of course, they got some quotes. The quotes are all, resonate with us that our clients want, crypto and Bitcoin futures, and we just want to be here to do it. All the talking points you expect to hear. Again, mainstream adoption is good to see them come along, though, on a positive note.
They'll bring in institutional investors. Right now, they're clearing payments for futures, Bitcoin futures, CBOE and CME. They're clearing it, money-wise through their bank. However, they'll be using their money to actually invest. And what I think is good about these banks doing it is the promotion. Like we always say, the more they talk about it, the more it's free promotion. And in my opinion, they've always had a plan for it. But you got to be. They all
have a plan for it.
They all have a plan for it.
Well, they hope to have a plan for it.
I mean, whoever slid that in there probably they're ahead of other Wall Street. They got slide that in there. But other Wall Street people have been on it a long time. And like we said, that's just Wall Street. There's investment funds like Pantera Capital, some of the ones. They've been, worth $1 billion for a few years now. So they've already, kind of beat you to the punch. So, because if it was my choice, I'm definitely investing in a crypto hedge fund and not another bank. That's the whole point is to get away from it.
And that's what I was just about to say. The thing is, and I think we're starting to see this more as it proliferates. But again, that's the whole thing in crypto. You don't need banks. Yeah. You do not need banks. You don't need Goldman Sachs. You don't need JP Morgan Chase, Bank of America. We're going to have a story about Mastercard and Visa. You don't need all these people. Yeah. As Bitcoin Zay said, I mean, there are now investment funds and hedge funds that just started up last year that are become big enough to do everything that you may need with a bank. You need a loan, you need this or that, they can do it. And then there's also individual Bitcoin holders who have a lot of Bitcoin. They can do everything a bank can. Yeah. You yourself, after you get enough crypto, you can do everything a bank can. So stories like this, again, is good for mainstream adoption. I can't wait till it gets here, though, because a lot of these old legacy institutions will find out that their decision to make a top headline doesn't matter anymore. It doesn't resonate with the audience these days, and I can't wait until that happens.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Goldman.
Yeah, it'll take a little while, though.
Yeah. Coinbase discloses corporate data in response to New York crypto inquiry. If you remember a week or two ago, the Attorney General of New York, Eric Schneiderman, had the inquiry. He sent out to 13 exchanges. Kraken responded with, hey, this is an insult. Yeah. And
get out of here, bro.
Your word means nothing here. Of course, you didn't expect to see that from Coinbase, did you? This is the same Coinbase that gave over, 14,000 their customers' data to the government already. Yeah. And I guarantee every year they're going to be giving away more and more and more. This is they want to be a traditional company. They're using new technology to be an old company. But the quote itself is, the quote from their chief legal and risk officer from Coinbase said, "We applaud the Office of the Attorney General for taking action to bring further transparency to the virtual currency markets." Listen, These are the leaders of the diddly gang right now. They are trying to. Again, I'm not mad. Business decision. Hey, let's not piss off regulators. Let's not piss off the state. Let's go ahead and make this easy for them. We'll be in compliance. We'll do everything. Everything you guys say, we're going to co-sign it, saying this is a great move. Virtual currencies and crypto and all this good stuff.
We've always been at the forefront of innovation.
Forefront innovation. We're going to say that good 4 times at least.
Get out of here. You can't teach an old dog new tricks.
Right.
Because you can teach a new dog old tricks. And Coinbase has definitely used the old tricks of the banking system to get in compliance. We like you. We love you. And they'll make their money, which, like we said, is fine. However, when that demand goes away, whoever's holding Coinbase,
that is what I can't wait for. I hope it's the government doing it. Either the government or a big private bank like JP Morgan or the Fed. I would love to see Federal Reserve buy up Coinbase and hold that bag when it's all said and done. Again, Brian, we get where you're coming from. Great business decisions, great quotes.
Let them buy our bags.
People, as we said, this is why there is this Coinbase blockade going on. Why people are boycotting it. I mean, they are literally doing what everybody's running away from. Again, hey, glad to see them play ball. It's good for the business. If you're an investor in the business of Coinbase, I would love to see this as well. If I was an investor, I'd be like, that's right. Tell them that we're in the forefront of the regulation and virtual currency.
Let's keep the rich.
IPO should be coming out here in the next 8 months, and after that, we could care less. But it was pretty interesting to see them come back and do it. And again, people, I mean, I'll see Gemini doing the same thing. They kind of already have. But Gemini, Coinbase, a couple other ones, they're going to be ones that come back around like, yeah, whatever you say regular, we're going to play ball. But again, once these decentralized exchanges hit, once a big enough exchange outside the U.S., Binance, becomes even bigger, or Huobi, or with, what was it, the Japanese company signing with them. Once these exchanges become bigger, these exchanges here are going to have to make that decision. Are you going to keep trying to play by these made-up rules, or are you going to stand with the community?
Yeah,
we shall see. Right,
we shall see.
We'll see on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. Reddit CTO. I think crypto payments will come back to platform. If you remember, Reddit got rid of the crypto payments because one of the Coinbase is custodial services that, well, I won't say custodial. What's a better word for it? Conversion services. What do they call merchant accounts?
Payment process.
Payment process. That's the word I'm looking for. They closed their payment processor down, but it looks like Reddit's saying they're coming back. What's going on with Reddit?
Well, Reddit CTO did an interview where he basically stated he believes Bitcoin payments will come back. Nothing definitive. He basically was stating that the only reason they stopped was because of the high fees. If you remember the Bcash debacle where they spammed the network, basically increased fees because it was, basically $4 to send $10. People thought it was inefficient. However, fees are now somewhere around 1 cent or less. I know, I've sent money and it's been less than, 2 or 3 cents every time. So fees are low enough where they can accept payments. And then when you basically accept Bitcoin, you got to accept Ethereum, you got to accept Litecoin. That's becoming like the main thing now. Is when people say we accept Bitcoin, along with they gotta accept Ethereum and Litecoin. Seen a big bump since this announcement. Simply just out of speculation, but it's good for Reddit. A lot of people on there want to be private, want to make those payments. Reddit actually built Bitcoin from the ground up. Between Reddit and Bitcoin Talk early on, that's kind of what built the whole community. So I remember a lot of tutorials off of Reddit, learning from people with weird usernames. But yeah, it's good that it's coming back, and Reddit's winning right now. Like
there we go.
They accept crypto payments. The CEO's married to Serena Williams. Hey man,
I was hoping you didn't say nothing about that.
Going to get it.
No comment on that, but great business.
Hey man, they living the life.
There we go. Crypto Ties said, tune in from the office. My job don't want me to win. LOL. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah.
Alpha Robin said he got in trouble for going on Coin Market Cap on a work computer.
Oh, get it on your phone.
There we go.
They got an app now.
They got the app.
Yeah,
we will check the comments. I'm not sure where you're looking at the comments at. People are saying there are comments for the free Bitcoin. So we'll check that out.
Yeah, didn't see them, but okay. Yeah, we'll check them out.
All right. And then, Ball and Chain, you can go to our website, KRBEcrypto.com, and go to that join button there, and you'll see all the information you need to see.
Absolutely.
All right. And Wall Street Journal reports Telegram cancels plan to launch public ICO due to the abundance of funds already raised. Makes sense. If you remember, in 2 different rounds of funding, Telegram already received about $1.7 billion of funding.
Yep.
They were planning to launch an ICO, but even if they did, I mean, how much more would they like?
Yeah.
you're looking at if that's a real exit scam. Launch ICO, get like $6 billion, and it's like, you know what? All of you have no clue you're doing this investment route. No, but seriously, good move by them. They don't need to do it. Why go down that road with the regulations?
All the regulations.
Yeah, at this point. Yeah. So kudos to them. This is what happens when you have a good product that works. You got a CEO that stands his or her, in this case is a he, but stands their ground. And doesn't placate or fold to any government that's doing corrupt things just because they tell them. So I'm happy to see the money they raise, and I hope they continue on the path they've been doing already as far as how they've been operating.
Oh yeah, make good people rich. That's
right.
That's
there
like the whole goal of crypto.
There we go.
All the good people get rich, and then the bad actors just have to deal with it. But because honestly, I think with Telegram's pushback, it's actually making other people more brave. Right. Like we said, other businesses. They are the head of the diddly gang. These are these straight and narrow, we want to do everything right by the book people. Right. And when a business owner comes out and says it, I mean, we've heard it from big names. McAfee, they kind of say what they want. A guy who, Arthur, who runs BitMEX, they kind of just speak freely, and then it makes people, more courageous. And as we see, my man Durov, he's basically like, well, hey, we're so rich now, who cares? What can you do?
Right. And it's really amazing. You talk about 165 people. It says 81 credit investors in the first round, 84 in the second, but 165 people, $1.7 billion. Wake up to what's really going on in the world, people. You don't have to listen to all these regulators. Yeah. Like, this is where it's happening at. Either you have the money or you don't. So,
absolutely.
It's pretty cool to see again. Congrats to them, and we'll see what happens with Telegram. We get this Telegram coin here soon.
Yeah, right.
I know. Other news. China National Radio alleges OKEx illegally trading crypto futures in China. Basically, China National Radio is called like the voice of China, whatever. And some of the OKEx investors are tattletelling, as we used to say. They are literally mad at OKEx because they want to continue operating crypto and they don't like it. It looks like China National's Radio Voice of China program has alleged that the crypto exchange OKEx is illegally working in China with Chinese clients. CNR reported today. And they were basically saying that, a couple people quoted an investor saying that OKEx uses point-to-point sales on WeChat and on Alipay in order to get those funds across let the consumers pay. And yeah, they basically went to the government and said that, or they went to the public security thing, they went to public security, industry, and commerce departments and told them that OKEx were still trading, and were told by the Financial Bureau that they were handling it. Again, no one likes to tattletale.
How many times I gotta say this?
All your country knows is that they can't trust you either, China National Radio. They're like, oh, you
stop pocket watching.
Yeah, don't worry about you worry about with an exchange. It'd be different if like they were doing something illegal, illicit, immoral acts, but they are literally
let them do their job.
Telling on the exchange for trading and making money.
Hey, man, they must have had a reward behind it or something. Have to, because there's no way. I mean, why? What's the point in that? But there's Ned Flanders everywhere, man.
Right. Let's see. Yeah, smash that like and share, people. Yeah. Sergeant Crypto saying that Coin Market Cap app is trash. We haven't tried it yet, but wouldn't be surprised. I mean,
it just came out.
It just came out. We'll give them a chance. They have been doing a good job, so we won't destroy them right now. But yeah. Alan B, appreciate it. He said we're underrated. Thank you.
Yep.
The only coin getting love on national Chinese media is VeChain. That is very true as well. Yeah.
Yeah, VeChain. Yeah, definitely discuss that in the newsletter. Part of the newsletter group.
Okay. Thanks, Canadian Crypto, by the comments. We'll check that out for sure. All right. Good stuff. Crypto exchange Bitgrail opens for 3 hours before legally being forced to shut down. If you remember Bitgrail, this is recent with the whole Bitgrail and Nano hack. They're going back and forth the exchange and the token itself. So now they're trying to figure out, can we operate when, how? They recently reopened it's an Italian crypto exchange, so they reopened, and then they got that call from the government.
3 hours. That's all it took.
3 hours.
They told her, it was like, yeah, you can operate for a little bit while I eat lunch. And then once we get back, shut it down, brother. Shut it down. And get your funds in, get them out. Whatever they was trying to do, yeah, they forced them out real quick. And it was funny because they actually tweeted out, we're back to operations, we're back to doing this, and people were kind of excited. I saw some people, and then boom, it came out. I was like, no, these people not operating. Get it out here.
Let's see if I can find that.
It only took 3 hours. So, in my opinion, basically, in some of these countries, if they have regulations and they tell you not to operate, just don't operate, because they will find you. Especially once you're in their crosshairs, it's not that many exchanges. So once they kind of are looking at you,
there we go. I got the meme for it. Don't worry.
It's kind of easy to figure out.
I got the meme for it, and it's gone.
Yeah, exactly.
That lasted no time at all. There we go. That is for you today, Bitgrail.
Yeah, Bitgrail. Have a good one.
You guys tried. We love it. Keep fighting a good fight. We know it's tough. Don't know who the money, who lost the money or whatever, whether it's Bitgrail or Nano. We'll see with the lawsuits and where everything comes out, where a lot of money was gone. But, yeah, keep trying. We understand. We understand how it is in the environment right now.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Mastercard. Mastercard says their crypto card bans are a factor in Q1 volume decline.
Man, come on.
The lies continue, people. You know what? Again, I actually applaud a lot of these companies because from a business standpoint, they are making some awesome moves. Like whether this was planned or not, them coming into a new quarter, personally, if I knew my volume and my earnings weren't where they should be and investors would get pissed off, I would make a radical shift and say, well, no crypto payments on credit card.
Blame it on Bitcoin.
Even though no one even uses it that much. You know what I mean? Like
it's like less than 10% of Bitcoin buys or with credit cards, and then it's different credit cards.
Right, I was saying then how many are using Mastercard to buy Bitcoin?
Come on, man.
I would love to see
maybe like 2 payment processors that use like explicitly.
Come on, we know the real details, people. We know what cards can do what banks and what businesses. And Mastercard, that was not the reason why your volume slipped.
I'm pretty sure we predicted this. We said from a business standpoint.
Oh, we did. They're going to blame
any business that has the opposition against Bitcoin, whenever they start tanking, that's all they're going to do is blame Bitcoin. When banks start tanking, well, if people weren't buying Bitcoin, we wouldn't be going out of business. Well, if Bitcoin wasn't this is why we lost money. And that's exactly, I'm telling you, when the stock market hits one little bump, it's gonna be like, well, people are buying Bitcoin instead. Is that good for the economy?
Right.
It's making people homeless. Like, they're gonna
it's making people
like Roger Ver. Bitcoin is literally killing children.
Listen, just wait.
This is what you're gonna see.
Give it another year or two. Just wait for the Bitcoin terrorist attack. Unfortunately, hopefully no one really gets hurt, but it's happening.
Yeah.
And like you said, they're gonna be like, this terrorist attack wouldn't have happened if the money wasn't laundered
darn crypto
through the Bitcoin and crypto exchange. I can see it now. But yeah, Mastercard, I mean, to me, this is a weak move. This is weak sauce. You really name crypto cards as a reason why people, well, you know what? If that is the reason, then stop banning them. Yeah. Why are you still banning it? They didn't have a response for that, right? We're just going to randomly ban something that causes us to lose business and money. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
They wasn't banning it in the middle of the bull run in December.
Right.
They were enjoying those Q4 profits.
And this is a perfect picture, too. I'm glad they got a bunch of change on there because that's all you worth, MasterCard. It looks like about 90, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. I'm way off. 60 cents. All right. Oh, man. These businesses I love it, though. Pretty funny.
This is why we have media.
Right? This is why. This is like entertainment 24/7.
Oh, yeah.
A new Facebook Messenger malware is targeting crypto users. We try to talk about some of the malware and scams and all that good stuff out there. But it looks like a malicious Google Chrome extension known for its effectiveness has been revamped to target cryptocurrency exchanges. Cybersecurity company Trend Micro reported this week has been dubbed Faceworm. And it basically says that it has a capability to make over or steal user credentials for Google, MyMonero, and CoinHive. It promotes a scam that dupes users into sending Ether to the attacker's wallet and drains a computer processing power to power clandestine cryptocurrency mining. All right, so basically it's a Facebook Messenger. You click a link from somebody you don't know, which you should definitely not do. You also shouldn't have your crypto on the same applications as you have your Facebook Messenger and all the other stuff. It should be on a totally different profile. And what's happening is, and of course, last but not least, stop sending crypto to other people you don't know. Why are you sending Ether to an attacker's wallet? I wonder what the post says to have them. I got to
send this here and we'll send back post or.
I kid you not. I got an email yesterday. Of course, they go to junk mail. I like reading them because at this point they're just so funny.
Yeah.
It basically said it was 3 people who won these prizes. They had their email addresses, and they was like, but we and they said, but we never got like your phone number or something. Send it to us to claim your $700,000 prize.
Come on, man.
I was like, oh, this is beautiful.
Yeah.
It's a Wednesday night and someone's sending me $700,000 in prize money.
Yeah.
Let me guess. I just need to send you like $3,000 first, so you can send it over to me. We can cash it out, right?
Just pay for shipping. And we
right. Pay for the $40,000 shipping, and you get your money. So my point is, people, these scams are everywhere. Again, just I don't know what else we can say, but. Burn yourself once, you know. Hopefully you don't do it twice. Isn't that what Bush said? Oh yeah. Shame on me. Shame on. Well, you know how to say it goes. You know how it goes. All right, yeah. So that's pretty much it. Again, not a lot of new news. Market starting to pump, which we kind of expected. Coming into this month, we've been very excited. We'll see what happens with consensus, and then towards the end of the month as well.
Yeah, somebody said something about a crypto convention in Las Vegas.
In Vegas. Consensus, yeah. Canadian crypto, you're talking about consensus. We are supposed to be there as of now. We're still working out some details, but that is October 31st.
Yeah.
So we should see. All right. For the free Bitcoin today, what are we doing?
All right. For the free Bitcoin, there was a Gartner survey that stated that 66% of CIOs knew about blockchain, but only 22% actually planned on using it. Do you think this number will increase over the next 10 years, or do you think companies will say it's all hype and stop using blockchain tokens simply because they don't actually need them, most of them? Let us know what you think and put that public address, and we'll send you that free Bitcoin.
Oh, and one last thing to pay attention to. Monday, May 7th, the SEC and CFTC meet to discuss regulatory classifications of Ethereum.
Maybe a token, a security, may not.
That will be some big news coming out. We'll see what happens. Of course, it's kind of funny that they're even doing it. Finally, after all these years, we're going to discuss the regulatory classification of Ethereum. Again,
it took 3 years. Man.
This is corruption at its finest, but it's like watching a movie right now, people. You have to enjoy it.
Oh, yeah.
Just smile and keep going. All right, happy trading, all that good stuff. Crypto Warriors, we will see you all tomorrow at the end of the week on a blast. You got anything else?
That's all for me.
All right. Well, cheers.
Have a good one, people.